Hey guys, today I'm making these super tiny little highlighters for your dolls. Let's see, if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please feel free to click that subscribe button. I'd totally appreciate that. Let's see, and kids, do be sure and ask a parent for help before starting this craft. Okay guys, let's get started.
So guys, I start with one of these scented oil plugins, and it can be really any brand.
So you just pop it off, and this wick right here is what you'll need. I take my wire cutters to pop it off. And pull it out. And I'm just drying it with a paper towel, just trying to get as much moisture out as I possibly can. Then I cut it in half. And begin cutting off a piece that is small enough that it will fit inside of my Q-tip. So this is a hollow clear Q-tip that I'm using as the base for my marker. And just cutting off a section that's just over 1/2 inch. And I cut my little wick piece down to size so that it will fit inside. Next, I grab my highlighters. And note guys, not all highlighters are created equal, so you want to test it out first. The green is much better than the blue. In fact, my blue wouldn't work at all for this project. And I take my marker and I just saturate my little wick portion. Just douse it with as much marker as I can. And I'm doing this on a piece of parchment paper, guys. And it's pretty messy. You can wear gloves. I obviously didn't, and I'm suffering for it. And when done, you squeeze it into your little Q-tip. And I'm just sealing the bottom and giving it a little bit of a mound shape. So instead of just pressing it on my parchment paper, which you guys normally see me do, I'm just leaving it to be kind of a mound, just to give some detail. And here I'm just trimming off the top and my front piece. And then guys, you can just saturate it again, because why not? Give it a little bit more moisture before we finish up our marker. And so now I'm just cutting off a section from a juice box. This is Capri Sun. And I'm sealing one end. And guys, you can use any straw, it's just these seem to be the best fit. And so just on my parchment paper, I press down, and I can peel away any excess glue. And as you can see, it's a pretty good fit, but it's still kind of slippery, so this next part is kind of tricky. We're trying to make this a tighter fit, and I'm just using the tiniest amount of hot glue inside of my straw. But I only need a tiny bit, so I'm using this toothpick to kind of flatten it out. And I don't even have it covering the entire section of the straw. It's just actually like one tiny little spot, just enough to make that gap a little bit smaller so that it fits tightly. And as you can see, it's sticking much better. And that way it'll help prevent the drying out of your marker. And finally, I paint my lid, being careful not to paint the very end and get it stuck on my Q-tip. And I can rest it on some clay, and when dry, I flip it over and I paint the bottom. And just for detail, just adding a little bit of paint right here in the middle. And guys, you are so totally good to go. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys!